Hey everybody. Hey, we're overdue on some sticker shout outs. First of all, we got the Meet Your Maker sticker from Stan Zinkowski. He was handing these out at Chuck Bommarito Outside Screwball, the mini bash that he did about 2 months ago. I don't know if this is going to happen this year. Hoping that we can still get together, but you know, with the craziness going on right now, it's anybody's guess. So anyways, we did get the sticker though. All right, and then we've had this one for a while from Australia. Oh, sorry. Make that Belgium. Rusty Knox. Yeah, thank you very much. We've had these for a while, and you know, apologies. It's just been so busy that just haven't had a chance to acknowledge and give the shout out that we got them. So thank you, Rusty Knox, for those. And then from Australia, we got Swan Valley Machine, Max Grant. And thank you, Max. And we've had these for a while. And we had two. I gave one of them to Chuck Bommarito. Alrighty, thank you, Max. And then from England, over the pond, across the pond, we got AIDS Workshop. And thank you, AIDS. And here again, I've had it for a while, just haven't had a chance to give the shout out. Alrighty, let's move on. We ordered a set of Randy's Dovetail Cutters. And of course, it came with the scribe as well. Already had one, but it's good to have a spare. These are really nice. Let me see if I can open this up without spilling it all over the bench here. Okay, there we go. Nice little 3D printed case. I mean, these things are beautiful, guys. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah. I'm not sure if I even want to use these. They're, I mean, they're like art pieces. Just very, very nicely done. Beautiful. And they fit really good in this case too. Hopefully that's focusing. They're serial numbered, matching serial numbers. Really nice. Good job, Randy. I don't know how many are left. He's only making a limited quantity of these blued ones. So if you're interested in them, you've got to move right away. I have a suspicion that they're going pretty fast. So I'll put a link in the description for his channel, although I think just about everybody knows who Randy Richard is. I picked up several items from a buddy who's having an estate sale, and these are a couple of ones that were pretty interesting to me anyways. This is a shop-made thread checker, and it's got a little damage and so forth, but it's still really cool because it's, you know, somebody made this and they did a jeweling process, and then they I don't know if this was heat treated or if they just did some kind of a bluing, cold bluing. Unfortunately, the 1024, I don't know if it was never tapped out or somebody stripped it out. Something happened. I haven't tried to fix it yet. And there's a little bit of damage on the 832 and the 632. And then they never tapped out the 640 or the 8. I think that's 36. That's not a common size to me anyways. I might have a 640. I might be able to tap that. I don't know. I haven't checked this to see if it's hardened or not, so it may or may not be doable. But anyways, I thought that was really cool that somebody made that and made an attempt to, you know, dress it up a bit. And that's oh, what is this? It's a 1/4 inch thick. Yeah, it's 1/4 inch thick. So it's got some mass to it. Pretty cool. And then from the same sale, here's a shop-made drill grinding gauge, which is pretty cool. Someone's initials LS. And this is, it's got some thickness to it, so it's actually pretty comfortable to use. It's not thin like the purchased ones. Yeah, and here's a shop-made tool bit grinding gauge for lathe tools. So you got your face clearance here and your side clearance, your side relief, and then you got your different nose angles. And I was checking with the old South Bend grinding gauge, and these are right on. So let's see, steel 60 degrees. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's a pretty good match. And then I forget the angle for cast iron, but that matches up pretty doggone close enough anyways. And then there's a 29 degree over here. So anyways, I thought that was really cool. Initials BC on the back, and I don't know if you can see this or not. It says master on here. So this guy was a shop teacher, so I don't know if this was his master that he used to check the students. Maybe this was a project that he had the students do, and this was the master gauge. Who knows? But anyways, thought that was really cool. All right, same sale. Got this little Lufkin scriber. Look at that, it's never been used. It's still got the wax or plastic dip on the ends, and it's got the extra scribe. Thought that was pretty neat to find one in new condition. And then he had a couple of these actually. So I grabbed one of these inside spring calipers. It's still got the Cosmoline on it. It's brand new. It's been opened, but it's brand new essentially. That was cool. And a little hook scale, a little skinny hook scale. Stare it. Oh yeah, and another 6-inch stare it rule. It's a 604, I believe. And then these, I was excited to find these. A whole set of temp sticks. They go from, we got 1450, 1500, 1350, 1300. This is all Fahrenheit, guys. And then we got some lower temp ones. We got 1400. 550, 500, what's this one? 525, and then that one I had 700. Yeah, all Fahrenheit. Yeah, so I was happy to find those. Something I was been looking for. Had my eye out for them, and just stumbled across them at his estate. Just thought I'd show these dividers. This was an evaporust save. So these were in the bottom of a bucket with some other chunks of metal and other stuff, and everything was just completely rusted, completely orange. The screw on here, you couldn't move it. You could barely even see the threads. So I figured, what the heck? I threw it in a pan of evaporust along with some other stuff for a couple days, and I can't believe how well it cleaned up. I mean, there's a little bit of pitting here and there, but wow. I mean, they're usable now. The tips need to be sharpened up a little bit and trued up, but heck, yeah, I'm really surprised how well that came out. And then also on that estate sale, I got this little double square, little 4-incher, and it's still got Cosmoline on it, brand new in the box. Yeah, so I was happy to find that. So this is a really neat little book. It came from my buddy's estate sale, and this is the Mechanical Engineer's Pocketbook, ninth edition. Okay, um, it's well, it's the property of H.R. Horry. Don't know who he is, but this is cool. They started on this. Oh, let's see. I think it was on the second page here. Preface 1895. Yeah, so they started in 1895 putting this together, and then this printing was 1916. So this is some cool stuff. It's just really interesting reading. I was flipping through the table of contents here, and one of the things that that caught my eye was jet propulsion. So I was thinking, wait a minute, 1914, jet propulsion. So I go, all right, I got to look this up. 1384. Let's see if we can find it here. Here we go. So it's jet propulsion, but they're talking water jet. So there's a whole bunch of a section in here on hydraulics for water power, and this is jet propulsion for marine usage for boat propulsion. so I thought that was interesting, and then I flagged a few other pages here. Here's a section on water power again, and it's talks about weirs and how to and the formulas involved in calculating water flows and so forth for assessing availability of water power. And let's see what else I flagged in here. And so surprisingly, this book is in good shape for its age. Okay, here we go. Line shafting. So it's got a whole section on line shafting and belting and so forth. It's got quite a few pages dedicated to that, which is really cool. And let's see, oh, there's foundry work in here. And then here's a section on metal planer tooling, for, different types of grinds and so forth, which is really neat. So I'm looking forward to. I've only spent maybe an hour or two so far just flipping through here, but it's a really neat engineering manual, and once again it's 1916. So that's I thought that was really cool, and it's in pretty good shape considering its age. So while we're on old books, so my neighbor brought this over and he picked it up at a yard sale. So this is I think this is the 9th edition. The lettering is worn off here, and you can tell that this machinery's handbook has really been used. But the neat thing is all the hand notes and so forth in here. A lot of formulas and notes on where to find things. Here's some hardness, heat treating information. And this is the 1942 version. Like I said, I think it's the 9th edition. And really cool. And the pages are actually in pretty good shape. There's a few that are coming loose, but it's overall it's in pretty good shape. And then in the back, there's more notes in the back. Yeah, so just really neat. Just the history, you can just imagine the previous owner, making notes and referring to things in here. Really cool. And then I've got another old one that I don't know if I've ever shown it or not. So here's the 12th edition. Now this one came with my mill when I got it. It belonged to the owner that had passed away, and it's got a few notes in it that he had made, but he's got all his old placeholders here, which I'm leaving them exactly where they were. I mean, it's kind of the history of him using it. It's pretty neat. And in the back here, I think he's got a few notes that he put in. No, I guess not. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, these aren't going anywhere. These are staying with me. And then I've been hoarding these things. I got an 18th edition that I picked up. I've got, back over here somewhere, I've got the 23rd or 25th edition. Yeah, so I'm in good shape on machinery handbooks. I picked up several items at the outside Screwball meet and greet, the mini bash. And this I got from Tom Lipton, one of the things he was selling. It's a nice Federal tense indicator. And what's the size of this dial here? Let's take a look. So it's I guess that'd be a 2.5 inch dial, and it's in good working order. The travel is only about 40 thousandths, but yeah, I was happy to get that. I mean, it's definitely had some use, but you know, it's still in great shape and with the box. So thanks, Tom. Glad you brought that. Okay, well, that's it for this episode, guys. Everybody stay safe out there. This corona virus thing has just really got things messed up. The only positive benefit is, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting to spend a little more time in the shop. I got so much to get done, though, but it's given me some time to work on some projects and get things cleaned up, and hopefully I can do some actual shop projects. So anyways, maybe this will still happen. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, and I'm sure Stan will let everybody know when it's getting close to a possibility. So all right, well, other than that, if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up button if you can, subscribe, and stay safe up there, guys, and we will see you next time.